Welcome to Lord Fussington's walkthrough of Hitman Absolution. I'm your walkthrough master, Lord Fussington, and in today's video I will be walking you through mission number 4, Run for Your Life, where I'll be achieving the rank of Professional with 105,600 points. Better than what you see on the screen right now. Obviously, because 105,600 points is higher than 104,200 points. That's the first bit of advice I've given you, and there'll be more. Actually, that's not even advice, that's just a fact. Another fact is I'm going to be doing this on Purist. Ah, the segues, I'm just brilliant. There's a cutscene if you want to watch it. It'll happen. If you don't, just skip ahead. Whatever.
Jesus Christ! Don't you ever fucking knock? Good work, Sanchez. Yeah.
What is he? Is he a cop? Is he a PI or something?
Well, fuck me gently.
What the fuck?
That ain't no fucking private eye. That's a fucking ghost. That's a myth. That's a fucking hitman.
Hitman?
Oh, shit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
This fucking changes everything. This changes everything.
What the fuck are we gonna do with him?
Knock, 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 housekeeping.
Hello.
What are you doing? Shh.
Buenos dias, Peter.
Hello.
Yeah, we got us a little mess in here. Why don't you come on in and clean it
For
up?
you.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Clean now?
Sure, come on in, darling. Atta girl.
Oh my god, these...
That's your coat! Oh god! You fucking animal!
And that's what I call a sweet slice. You know, nothing would give me more pleasure than to kill you right here and now. Me kill a legendary hitman? Yeah, but, I don't need that kind of attention. So, oh dear. Oh dear. You've done a bad, bad thing. Well, now they won't be looking for a killer, will they, huh? Killer. Yee-haw! Ha! I'll tell you, I don't ordinarily yee-haw. But this is a fucking yeehaw! Fucking Christmas! Here, take a slash. Nah. On second thought. Tinkle, tinkle, little jar.
Blake, could you please not do that? This is a bad plan.
Come on, darling. You better put a giddy up in your step. Adios.
Hey, it's me, Lord Fussington, and we have to escape the hotel. You can see a hint on the screen. Pretty simple, you just have to jump through this window. Course 47 will not fall over and die because this is scripted. There's no way you can actually move off of the wall. You can admire Chicago, or what they think looks like Chicago. At the top of the ladder, oh, look at that slow motion. It's really amazing. I don't know why they did that, to be honest. Just like, we know it's not going to hit him, and there's no way you can dodge it because you're on the ladder.
Get
Like there aren't many games where you can do anything on ladders. Actually, I don't think I think most games don't even have. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Basically, you should wait until the police officer leaves instead of walking down the stairs immediately. Because I don't know, sometimes I get caught, so I kind of just wait behind the wooden panel for him to walk in this direction. Then you go here, and he and the rest of the police officers in this sort of little section here will leave to move towards the next section, near to your exit, basically. You can use instinct to see through the fog. They'll have trouble seeing you as well, but you know, the higher the level, the easier it is for them to catch you, obviously. Now, what you want to wait for is a police officer in the corner to move towards the stairs, okay? And then, so now he's moved, you can see him here. Then you use the panel, right, as cover. When that same police officer walks away back to his corner, then you want to throw an item where I threw the item. And that'll distract the guards, allowing you to safely get to this exit. There is still a chance of getting caught, but as long as you do it at the same speed that I've done it, which isn't that fast, it's like very moderate, you should be fine. It's a little bit of it's an annoying section more than anything else, but there's like 2 wrenches and you have a knife, so you have plenty of items to distract with. I mean, you can throw like a couple of them and distract all of the guards if you like, and then you'll easily walk through. I just used one, but yeah, you can bring them all to your little spot there and just toss them at the appropriate moment so that you can walk past safely. Okay, so now we're in the library. Obviously the police officers only walked in after 47 smashed through the window, but that's just the convenience of gaming. Okay. There will be a police officer walking up the stairs, I think. Yeah. So this is a really easy disguise to get if you want it. I'm not going to take it, actually. But yeah, it's very accessible, and there's a container right there. It's just asking for it, but you know. So you want to wait until they walk away, including well, actually all of them. So he'll stand around here, and then you can just walk past. You want to be careful that there are 2 policemen that can catch you in that sort of section. The one that's over there that I'm kind of looking in that direction, the one all the way across. But if you do it quickly, you shouldn't be caught. Now there's going to be a police officer walking. There he is. Or he was already walking. Anyway, so the lights go out. Okay. I thought I was just going to go past. You don't have to do that. There's no real reason to, but maybe I was feeling particularly aggressive when I was recording this video. I probably messed up a couple of times as well. So I usually go here because I'm trying to start the script for the people at the top of that staircase. So they'll walk down, right? And then there's going to be 2 cops near the evidence in the other room that will leave the room when they walk down the steps. So basically, all of these police officers are going to be converging to a single spot, and that allows me there'll be less eyes on the evidence, okay, which is right there in that little area, with all the sort of bookcases, small bookcases. Okay, so that guy's caught me like 3 times, so generally I wait until he's turned his back. He's really annoying. If you didn't, actually, I'm thinking now, if you didn't push that guy into the, yeah, but he shouldn't be able to catch you. I think he just stands in one spot. You can use a distraction. There's like a statue near you, and that should give you enough time anyways. so I wouldn't worry about that. Or just put the radio on or something, and you can easily just bypass him. Okay, so we've got the evidence. You want to be careful here. There are two patrols that usually... There's one that will face you all the way at the other end. There he is. And right now there's not going to be a patrol that crosses us, but there is also a patrol that has a sort of scripted to cross over and move to our right behind this sort of... Well, you can't see it from where 47 is right now. Well, from where the screen's showing where I'm facing. So yeah, usually walks here, that patrol, but that's sort of earlier on anyway, so you don't have to worry. Or possibly later on as well. So it doesn't matter if that guy's there, he won't catch you as long as you quickly take cover or get into the corner. So you want to wait here until there's going to be a patrol that walks down and then crosses it. Yeah, there he is. This was the patrol that I said. He's one of the patrols that can catch you. He stands on the far end. And usually he stands here afterwards. So you just want to wait until that police officer faces away from you. As well as that one. You want to be a little bit careful. I usually, yeah. So you use the bookcases as cover. Now, if they're both... if they aren't working like they are now, where they're going to both turn... Where both of them will turn their backs, just use a distraction. And you should be able to pass them. Because that guy, the guy that's standing in front of the door, I initially thought that I'd have to distract him as well. For the longest time, and you don't. You can just sneak right by him. So you just have to make sure the other two aren't facing your direction. Which is easy enough because there are plenty of distractions, plenty of items to use as distractions, and what the hell's going on? Oh. Non-target casualty. Yeah, but it gets cancelled out because the body is hidden and it's a silent kill. I think it was a silent kill. Well, whatever, it's cancelled out. So. It's like I didn't do anything. Jump down. There isn't a score for this section here. So you don't really have to worry about it. So if you get spotted, I don't think it really matters. I don't get spotted here. So. You basically have a lot of time before... generally, it won't spot you. So just wait until the cages fall over so that they become a means of cover. It's all very convenient. Particularly roll. Okay, so that's pretty simple. If he does catch you, I think there's a Gatling gun that comes out. I don't think I've ever had that problem though. I think, yeah, well, we've seen it in the demo. I don't know what I was doing there. I think someone was starting to see me. Okay, so there'll be a police officer that passes by. So once he passes by, just scale the cover. And just go through. Usually the helicopter doesn't catch me. I've done that several times, and only once was I caught, and I'm not sure if it's because I waited too long or what it was, but usually it doesn't make a difference. It might have not even been the helicopter, it might have been the police officer turning around, but I don't know. So this just takes a little bit of patience. If you have a distraction, actually, you can. If you have an item to distract with, it makes it all a lot easier. Like when they were talking, you could just toss it and then sneak by. The copter won't catch you. So what we're waiting for is for that guy. Now he's turning away. Then we've got to wait for this guy to move to the right, and the helicopter has to pass. So that's it. So this is the perfect moment. So now that nobody, so now you only have to worry about two. So you have to worry about the helicopter and that guy. Oh, apparently, well, as soon as the guy moves, you can move. Okay, so this area is actually a lot of fun, to be honest. So no one here will care, even if you like run in. You can take a right and make your way through the marijuana field, but it's just annoying, so I don't bother. Like, you have to, there's a little bit more effort required for that, and for this there isn't. You just have to wait until they stop talking.
Thanks, bro. I like it. Yeah, we'll deal with all this later. You seen anyone pass through here? Caucasian male, bow, dark suit. Caucasian male? Nah, that's silly, bro.
Okay, so he's gonna walk over here, but he'll turn around, and then that police officer will walk back to his original station. There's evidence right here, so make sure you grab it. Okay, so you want to take a quick right. There is going to be there's a police officer on your left, so just make sure you cut through. And there's a police officer at the end of that area. There's two ways to do this section. Because basically, what the fuck am I doing? Basically, there are two ways. There are several. There are two main ways anyway. I'm not sure what I'm doing here, but it's starting to annoy me. Okay, so you got to pick up that notebook that has the combination to this safe. Okay, so there's a safe over there. So there was a police officer here and he left because he couldn't open the safe. So you open the safe, right? Then you can get the remote explosives if you want. I think the police officers are more interested in the money. And you use the radio, and then so it'll attract the police officer that was originally in the room, and then he'll call all of his co-workers, and they'll come in, right? Because he saw the safe opened, and so they're looking at the money and all that. Because basically there's a group of police officers all standing in front of the elevator, and somehow you have to get them away from it. So one way to do that is this method. Open the safe, use the radio to distract the police officer. The police officer will see the money, and then call over the other police officers. The other method is to use sort of this. It's like a DJ. It's not a DJ room or anything, but there's like a dance floor, and I find that way more entertaining. But I didn't do it in this video. Mainly because I don't know why. It's just as I think there's a police pattern that I don't like, and so I didn't use that method. Anyway, basically with that one, you start the music, right? Just make sure that you're near the door that you entered, right? So the door where that police officer was talking to a civilian. You'll know what I'm talking about if you're going to do it that way. Make sure you're near that door after you put on the music. Okay, so you've got to move quickly. Then the police officers will walk in and then start dancing and smoking, and then you can leave. And it's actually a really catchy song as well. So, but anyway, that's and then you can go to the elevator. There might be one guard that you may have to distract though. Okay, so I use a suit here. This is the sorry, not a suit, a policeman's uniform. So I'm wearing a suit. Not well, and 47 is as well. And oh, that was great. Now there's a way to do it without the suit. I just didn't really know it at the time, or basically you can kind of distract the police officers by throwing things into this room that I'm walking through now. But you know, that's if you don't want to knock anyone out. This way is, you know, instinct basically. Just make sure you're not too close to the guard when you pass him, because he'll get off. He'll get up and sort of turn towards you. So you basically want to do it exactly like I did. Because I quickly use cover as well when I get behind the desk. Then you grab the evidence and you leave. The other way is with the explosives. I think you have to put it in like the corner near the elevator or whatever. Then you detonate the charge. And it'll distract, and the guards will go running. I haven't tried that method. I don't think I've seen it either, but I read it in one of the comments on a forum, so I don't know if it's viable. It may be. I can't imagine why it wouldn't. This is actually, I mean, most of the train station is, people have a lot of trouble here, like at the very top of the stairs, but it's not that bad. You just need a lot of patience. You'll just be there for a fairly long period of time. Now the things you want to remember are that if you have your back to a police officer, you're in the clear, and and if you stand in a crowd, you're in the clear. So just keep those things in mind. And oh yeah, and also there's these sort of I don't know what they're called. You know, like they're games basically, and there's like a crane or whatever within it, and you can win prizes and all that. The crane game, maybe that's what it's called. I don't know. You can use that to hide. That'll also fill up your instinct a little bit if it's all the way on the bottom, if it's depleted entirely, so you can see one of those machines to our left. So the difficulty about expert and purist, I don't know if it's in hard as well, probably, is the police officer right directly behind 487 right now. But you just have to get here, right, when the other police officers aren't facing you, because they all walk away at one point, and then you just use this thing to hide. Okay, so right now we're waiting for the police officer to move away. So they just crossed, right? So now it's a pretty good opportunity to move towards the crowd, because our back, even if the other police officer turns around, the patrol, our backs will be to him, so he won't catch us. Okay, so just keep moving forward, and now we're in this crowd. And this can be a little bit of a tricky part. I don't know why I used instinct there. It wasn't necessary in the crowd. Again, not necessary. What you would do normally, that was weird. What you would do normally is, eventually the patrols would all be facing in the direction that you came, and then you just have to walk past them and they'd never look at you again. So it's a very easy point. You could have just, I don't think I had to necessarily use instinct there anyway, but you know, eventually they won't be facing your direction. You just have to sort of slowly move forward and all that. And you have a crowd right there, so I usually go towards the end of the, because now we're waiting for a train. I usually go towards the end. I have a friend who managed to do it at the beginning, and this is about this glitch, right? I don't know if it still exists. When I was doing this mission, it did exist, because I'd done it several times, and I'd get caught every time. Basically, you have to walk into the train, and then you have to hold the button for instinct, and keep it pressed, even as it becomes like a cinematic and you have no control over what occurs. If you don't, you'll get caught sometimes. So it's kind of arbitrary, and I don't really know why it happens or whatever, but it does. So I use instinct to walk in. You don't really need to in that you don't have to use instinct to walk in, but you have to hold instinct here. I just use it the entire way through, and I don't get caught. If you see a flash, that means you were spotted. Again, I don't know if it's been fixed. If it has, fantastic. If it hasn't, well, that is the method you need to use. You need to use instinct, and it doesn't even always work, so it's quite annoying. My friends managed to do it, and I thought being at the back of the train is the best, but my friend's done it from the beginning. So, mind you, I don't think it was on Purist though. Okay, and that's it. That's it's an annoying. It's quite an annoying level, but it's entirely manageable. What's the next thing called? It's mission number 5. Hunter and Hunted, I believe, which is one of my favorite missions. Well, at least the last couple. Yeah, it was a silent kill. Okay, so I've been TheLordFussington. Thank you very much for watching. Kindly rate, comment, and subscribe. The next video will, of course, be mission number 5, Hunter and Hunted, because 5 is after 4. That's just how it works. Oh, and if you don't know where this is Lost and Found, if you don't know where something is, just ask in the comment section below, and I'll tell you. If you don't know how to get one of the challenges as well, I've attained them all, so just ask in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching.